you out. Everybody's wearing some sort of Carl Buxton and you're left out.
Oh, you're on the white chocolate?
Mate, white chocolate cookies and Primark trackies. No Carl Buxton over here, mate. F and F. You know the drill.
I think we got to start off with, hi, mate. Welcome back to the How to Get Massive podcast.
Oh,
Yeah,
how is everyone?
Mates.
Oh yeah, you can't swear on YouTube.
Yeah, hi, mates.
Hi, mate.
we have, I need to change the name. Oh, we all got it. Oh, I'm a Zoom user, apparently. We have Luke Harper, myself, Perrin Tustin, Thomas Taylor, and Mr. Buff, Jack Buff. How are we, boys?
Yeah, good, you?
Thank you, mate.
Good.
How's everyone's week been?
Good.
What's the order here?
That's
Well,
what I mean.
Freestyle it.
Tristan, you go first. We'll go Tristan, then we'll go Luke, Jack, Tom, and then I'll go last because I'm eating.
So mine's been a bit of a manic week, to be fair. I've gone from absolute nobody to internet sensation overnight. I've gone from 19k followers on TikToks within 5 days up to 37 now. So
Behave.
Very good.
Bit of growth. Yeah, been good. Training's been absolutely wank. Diet has been absolutely wank. Sleep's been non-existent. So bodybuilding wise, not gonna win. Social media wise, we're getting there.
You got to find the balance.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to find at the moment. It's literally just finding the balance, well, quite literally.
How? Like on one of your the YouTube video you released today, are you getting like most of your meals in or no?
Yes. So always get the first meal in, and then after that, it's more a free ball. To be fair, if I get the time to eat, I will. If I don't, then I'll just get the calories back with like Domino's, McDonald's, fish and chips, fudge, just anything to get the calories in. So weight staying the same. It's not optimal.
Right.
It's not optimal, but I'm being as good as I can in this situation.
Situation of being famous.
Yeah.
That's what I was doing as well. Like,
Yeah.
for a while. When I was
Are you
sick.
better now, Jacko?
I thought I was, and I was sick in the gym on Friday.
I jinxed it.
He jinxed it.
I go to Jack. I was thinking, shit, you're looking so
Thank you for that,
full.
jinx it.
Yeah, I said, you been sick? He goes, no. And then I wait. I see. Yeah, I think. I was thinking 10 minutes. Is Jack passed out in the toilet? Comes back in. Oh, sick. Oh.
Fuck.
Go on, Jack. On to you then. How's your week been apart from?
We're skipping Luke out, mate.
Oh no, we'll go back
Am
to
I
Luke.
in? What order is this? I forgot already.
For the camera, Luke, me, Perrin,
Everyone's different, though.
Jack.
Yeah, everyone's
Tom.
different, mate.
Oh shit. That's the order.
I'll go. Mine's pretty short. I haven't. Well, this week's been.
How long
lot
is it
better.
usually? Is it 2 inches or something?
What's that?
What?
You said how long is it? It's usually quite short.
What are you on
Yeah.
about?
I don't know.
Oh my god, what's he on about?
Listen, that went downhill so quickly.
Siri, end recording now.
Fuck.
Go on, Jack.
I haven't really got up to much, to be fair. Just trying to get everything back. My Finn dropped my food back to a reasonable amount, just so I can, have a new target, which I've been able to hit every day. So that's been a plus.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've definitely feeling a good bit better.
Really?
Well, for people who didn't, obviously, people didn't know, but past how long has it been? Maybe like 6 weeks.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, I've just been kind of can't really stomach food too much, so I've been throwing up. Well, I was throwing up most days. But hopefully, kind of got to the bottom of it now. got some stomach medication.
You're looking a lot more full as well visually.
Yeah, definitely.
Like really full. Tommy, he stripped yesterday and going from what we were like at the grow room where you were probably your most depleted state, seeing you yesterday like in clothes, everything's popping out and it's quite mad.
He's walking around like like he used to be. Big,
no, but
old
it's more full than what you've been previously, Jack.
I'm really glad, mate. I'm glad it's on the mend, slowly on the mend.
It's weird because before, like my pumps and everything have been a lot better. Training's felt a lot better as well. So I don't know, from before, I don't know, it's strange, but at least I'm going in the right direction.
Exactly.
Yes, mate. That's it.
All right, Luke,
mate,
how's your week been?
Tandem Wham.
Yeah, mate. Tandem protocols doing bits.
Been decent, mate. It's been decent. So busy week, like coaching wise. Got 70 check-ins to do within the week. So
how many?
Pretty busy. 70 at the minute because that's
only 70.
Busy man.
Rookie numbers.
Yeah, pretty low, mate. Done that.
Only 70.
Oh, yeah, shit in it. Alongside 3 new setups, alongside 2 YouTube videos. I mean, come on, man. Killing the game over here. And tanning duration has been pulled down. My tanning coach Tristan says I'm getting a bit too dark. So I'm pulling that back down to
I just don't want to catch up with me. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I was talking to someone in the gym today and they were saying you've got like really dark really quick. I'm blind to it. Like I don't notice it at all, which is scary because I don't know where to draw the line. Do you know what I mean? Well, in the beds, man.
That's why, as your tanning coach, I've told you you've hit your genetic limit. I'm gonna have to pull you back down so you don't overdo it.
Pull back to maintenance.
Yeah.
And
literally, mate.
My food got up this week.
What to?
Not very high, mate. It's not, still low, but it was the same for like 8 weeks. So it's the first increase I've had in a while.
How do you eat it?
By 50 carb on both days.
Nice.
With regards to content, I filmed some sessions this week and then they're never that good when you film. But I didn't film today's low 2 session, and it was spot on.
Perfect.
Sensational. Many progressions.
I got something to say about Luke quickly. He stripped off in the gym.
We both stripped off in the gym, man. Don't say it's just me.
Fucking thick skin shredded.
What?
Yeah.
Thick skin. He's fucking mental.
Luke looks about like 6 weeks out.
He's mental.
With the tan, I'm looking stage ready, mate. I'm gonna walk out. But yeah, it's been a good week. Busy week. Managed. It's just like the YouTube thing. One thing I will say with the YouTube thing, I'm still like really awkward on camera. So I'm just like trying to make videos frequently so I get comfortable on the camera. Do you know what I mean?
You'll be
I don't think you are. I don't think you are though. I don't think you are that. I think you think about it that you think you are, but you're not.
You chop up a lot in the edits, mate. Like you don't see the in-between bits. Like it's just like cut.
I see.
When you're doing it, it's a bit of a pain.
Oh, you ever look back at yours and you're like, I'll go through stages where I speak, and then I like see someone in my provisionals, and I'm just sat there like this going, I'm just playing with something, like pretending I'm not doing anything, and I look and I'm like,
I'm opposite. If someone's there, I'm better.
Really?
Embracing it.
Yeah. So you know when it was yesterday we trained, wasn't it?
Yeah.
When I did my outro, I was like walking to the car, talking to a camera, and there was a woman in her car with the window down. I was like, perfect. So I like started talking louder. I don't know what it is, but I felt more comfortable.
I sit there fucking waiting for it to be dead quiet.
No, when it's quiet,
it's like when you came over on the cables next to me, I was like, should I carry on talking or should I just stop here?
Yeah, I did ruin it though.
What on?
I'm not sure. When I came in, I just went up. I was like, I'm in a real pickle here, and then walked off again because I was stimmed up to my eyeballs. I was in a state.
Hey. Tom, what about you? How's your week been?
Operation BFG is going strong, mate. Currently eating white chocolate cookies to try and boost up the weight to 250. But been the same, mate. Increase in food, 50 carb each day. Christian wants me to solidify 250 now, which is scary thinking about it, because I started with him at 235.
Oh, that's quite.
Us.
Yeah.
You're looking good, mate.
Thank you, my man. It's just like, but it's just like, it's weird because I'm there like, I want to like diet, like, but I know I should keep pushing on, but because he wants to see like 260. You can just tell. So it's going well, mate. Literally it's the same rinsing, repeating. Gonna try and make a YouTube this week. That is on my to-do list. Operation BFG. Try and get on the bandwagon. I can get the boy on it. What's that, mate?
You're the one of the most hated men on TikTok at the minute.
Oh, mate, how funny was that, though, man? How funny was that?
What people hate you?
What's this?
Mate, I said bench press is awful for hypertrophy. I had so many people. Mate, to be fair, I've got to shout out this guy. He commented saying, "You've got high body fat and shit genetics." I'm not listening to you. I'm not taking advice off you. That made me howl, mate. I was creasing. But you get all these old guys going, "Well, tell Arnie that. Tell Ronnie that." And I'm there like, "Well, look at them both." Like, but
brutal.
Mate,
I think everything in this game's so personal. Like, it's very easy to attack something like head on.
Mate, this is what's ironic about it. In the video, I said, for weightlifting, be my guest. But if you're trying to optimize hypertrophy, don't do it, okay? Because most of the time people do it, they just bounce it off their chest and use their chest as a trampoline. The audacity, this weightlifter disagreed with me. Even though in the video, I specifically said, for weightlifting, it's good. He said, this is BS or something. And I'm like, I said to him, I said for weightlifting it's good, and a weightlifter proceeds to disagree. It makes zero sense. People on TikTok,
it's amazing,
just blow my mind.
Mad.
It's quite a dangerous platform, to be fair. Like, especially with
all the
drug stuff and side of things.
Mate, it is. Honestly, it is. But all you got to do is do some rap video and talk about a few brownies, and look where you're at. You're at Tristan's level.
Boys. I'll give you the preview of the next generation of the. What song was it again? The fucking what song was that?
What's that?
You've been rapping on TikTok,
and don't you come back? I've made another one.
Oh mate, that was so funny.
I'll give you boys a little introduction.
That's what I said.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome.
I'm gonna duet it every single day and put a different note in there.
You're welcome. What a good idea that is.
That's how you get views.
That is crazy. That, mate, honestly, that's crazy.
Parent phone me.
Anyway,
go on,
Tristan. Tristan, you give me some credit here. Go on.
I don't think. Parent phoned me and it was like, "I've got an idea for TikTok. Harmonize with your own video," and it's like, try and get a bunch of people to do it as well.
I said, imagine that with an a cappella, but you have loads of random men singing it all together. And I thought that'd be really entertaining. So I was like, Tristan was like, "Oh, that could be something you do." And then he's manipulated it into his own way. But yeah, it's good. But in terms of myself, it's been I've had a nice week. It's been a deload. I was on just under 4,000 calories Sunday through Wednesday, which was really nice. Sleep became very good. And then Wednesday on devolume, through to Friday, which was quite nice. Sort of hour and a half sessions, coming in, getting out as soon as possible. And then rest day today, but pretty good. Weight dropped from around like 223 down to 221, which is 100 kilo-ish. And then gonna sort of add like a reduced amount of volume for the next 2.5 weeks before I go on a 6-day deload, and then prep starts.
Ooh.
I can't wait. I've said to myself, I'm not going to
get shredded.
Yeah, I'm not going to come up to this weight and eat this much food anytime soon after the show.
Mate, you'll be a long time since you're this weight again after prep.
Yeah, because you feel like utter shite.
Mate, I'm feeling that now. I'm only 7 weeks off being in a gaining phase for a whole year with no diet break.
Oh my God, man.
Mate, Luke, mate, tell me about it. Tell me about it, mate.
I can do that.
No diet break. And I'm getting my coach saying to me, don't lose weight after an off-plan meal. So I lost weight 1 week. He goes, don't lose weight. So here I am, mate. I'm eating a pizza. He goes, eat more than a pizza. I have to eat like 5 cookies and I'm like struggling to get them in. I'll weigh in tomorrow and you'll see on the sheets whether I'm like up a little bit. And he goes, why didn't you eat enough? I wouldn't want it any other way, to be honest. I'm like pushing myself, but no diet break in nearly a year, and it's sort of catching up to me now. I feel groggy.
Thing is, I don't think I won't do those hard push-up phases. I can't see myself doing that at all.
Mate, how you're doing it seems to be sweet.
Mate,
I could see, Luke.
Very good. It's very steady. Like I said, I've been holding the same calories for like 8 weeks, but body comp's on point. I'm 3 kilos up from baseline. Strength at 73 kilos, near where it was at like 80s on some movements. And I'm feeling good. I'm feeling hungry-ish, but I'd rather be hungry-ish than stuffing my face all the time.
So you've been eating the same amount of food for 8 weeks, but you've gotten tighter and bigger.
It's been like around 8 weeks, yeah.
Definitely not natural.
No, it's just all the tests I'm now pinning, mate. It's got some strong effects. But
it doesn't look natural though, the 8 weeks.
Huh?
It doesn't look natural, the 8 weeks.
No, my photo's looking decent, but like James said to me in one of my check-ins, it's my bone structure. Like I haven't actually.
I know, mate.
It's just my shape.
It's insane. It's insane, mate. Honestly, it's insane.
My mum and dad have given me a nice skeleton to work with, so everything like looks better than it actually is. I don't think I've actually got that much tissue. It just looks decent on the frame, if that makes sense.
Legendary.
You 73 kilos?
Yeah, 73.
Imagine what you're gonna look like at 80.
Yeah, mate. 90, 100. It's gonna be mad. Now, to be honest, I can't see myself like getting that heavy or heavy that quickly because we're gonna keep it reserved for a while, I think.
Why?
Mate, there's no reason why they need to change it. There's literally no reason why.
I haven't got any plans to compete, to be honest. So
yeah, like I think you found that sort of that sweet spot, and you'll find this with like clients where obviously when you find this sweet spot of food and calories where you just keep them the same, they just keep gaining at this really good weight, and they get tighter and tighter, and they sort of solidify. And then once they sort of drop weight, you can therefore just keep increasing them. They just like burn through calories.
It's just using training performance as a main marker. Like if I'm progressing within my training, we're keeping things the same. If I have a couple of weeks where things start to slow down and go the wrong way, then we make adjustments. So yes, it's working out well.
Definitely.
And then of course, the nice thing is you're always in range. So if you do need to diet down, it's not like you've got loads to come off the frame. It can be quite short and sharp and then move up again.
Exactly.
So it's not like you're accumulating loads of fatigue. It's quite manageable.
Yeah, I was thinking to myself the other day, I was like, I'm going to do what Luke Harper's doing for the next 2 years. Because in uni, when you go into clinics, there's going to be like 4 or 5 hours where I'm going to be seeing patients and I can't eat.
Yeah.
So I'm going to drink stuff, like drink calories, but like I'm not going to be in the position I am now because it's not maintainable. It's quite stressful.
I personally think pushing up aggressively for certain individuals is necessary.
Yeah.
But the majority of people, I don't see there being benefit, because 9 times out of 10, you're just going to go through a longer dieting phase and you're going to accumulate way more fatigue. I think if you're trying to compete and you've got time frames, that's different. But I think if it's more casual, you can keep things like pretty on point. Because like I'm in decent condition, like pretty decent. So I could push way harder if I wanted to.
You've got veins coming out everywhere, but sort of how Finn went about it, and Jack, you speak on this as well, is that when he came, he said he want to get my food in the highest position possible whilst in like keeping my body as reactive as possible coming into prep. And I'm like, I'd say 17 pounds up since being with Finn, but I feel like I'm twice as big. Like I'm a lot more puffy than what I was with Joe, but like that, I've got into that sort of space where it feels like I'm accruing a lot more muscle than I am where if I was taking it more slow.
You're a lot rounder.
Yeah, it's like a lot more full, a lot more round. And it's like similar with you, Jack. Like you just sort of said, right, eat. And then training sort of changed a little bit, but it's the same with you because you've blown up as well.
Yeah. So with Jack, I was probably taking food a bit slower than what I have been with Finn.
But
and then training volume's been a lot higher.
Yeah.
With Finn. A lot higher. Fuck.
Yeah. A lot higher.
Especially, yeah. Fuck.
But no.
Yeah, that Thursday session, Tom, is just awful.
Yeah, mate.
Guess how long he was in there?
Mate, I'm telling mate, even Luke will agree with me on that session. Luke will agree with me, mate. The volume is ridiculous.
Mate, when you messaged me that you done my total like quad bias volume in one session.
Yeah, mate,
I thought you made a typo.
Mate, on my last week of my leg block, I used to do 5 sets of flying hamstring curl, and then I did 5 sets of leg extension, and I did 4 sets of leg press. But the leg presses, all the sets were like rest pause sets, all to failure. And then I had 3 sets of leg extension supersetted with walking lunges. So what's that? 5 sets of leg extension. 5 sets of leg extension, 4 sets of quad extension, or 4 sets of leg press. So I had 3 total working sets, and that's minus the walking lunges and the rest pause volume on top of the leg presses.
If you shave your legs, mate, you get the same effect. They'll just look bigger.
And that, mate, you know what? I should have, but
you wouldn't have had to put specialization in place. You'd have been fine.
I know, mate. Mate, my legs were awful. I look back at old photos and I'm there like, mate, I looked awful.
Luke,
yeah.
Remember when I said to you, because I can remember we spoke about having like these 4 or 5 week long specialization blocks, and I can remember James. You said that James said there wasn't like enough room for like runway.
Yeah, you run out of room quick.
Yeah, so like, what do you mean by that? Because I've been thinking about it for a while.
Because like, for example, Tom said like 5 sets on a lying leg curl. Like, where do you go from there?
You reset and go again.
Then you're going to go 7. Then you're going to go 8.
That was week 5. That was week 4 volume. So it started off with 3,
and then you just reset.
Yeah.
Yeah, but to be honest, I'm in a boat where I'm in a boat. What a weird start to a sentence. I'm in a boat, people. I'm with the thought process that the majority of people can run like quote unquote baseline volume for a long period of time with great execution, great intensity, and you don't really need to see a massive ramp up in total working sets that you're doing. I think it is beneficial if you're looking at like the people who are very well developed. And that they almost need like another avenue to go down to progress further. But I wouldn't enjoy it personally. And 2, I just think it's weird ramping up things like 5 working sets, then having a deload, then starting back from where you were, like 2 working sets and 3. Do you know what I mean?
It takes a lot of like it takes a lot out of you mentally.
If I got a plan
like going
from
into
James,
a session, and
if I got a plan from James and it said line leg curl 5 working sets, I'll go, I think you made a typo, mate. I think you pressed the keyboard wrong. I think it's going to be 2, not 5. I just want to enjoy it. I see it.
with mine.
Tom, got Wi-Fi.
I'm sorry, mate.
You bored, Tristan? Munching on your fudge.
Doing I've had another 24 people for coaching.
Oh yeah, guess what he said on Friday? Guess what this big geezer said on Friday? I thought he was joking.
What?
He said he took his coaching links out. So he wasn't offering coaching because he got too many inquiries.
I looked at it and I was like, yeah, there's no way I can get through that many.
I said, that's awful. I said, get that back right away.
That's mad. That's such a good position to be in. Imagine that. 1 week into coaching, sets up Go Cardless last week, has to stop offering out spaces because he gets certain applications.
He's at capacity week 2.
Honestly, it's mental, isn't it?
What I'm doing is like, I'm allowing people to get in. I'll get used to that volume, and then I'll allow more people to get in, get like acclimatized to it, instead of like letting in everybody and then being like, oh shit, I've got nowhere to go now. Like
I think you'll be surprised at how much you'll be able to fit in, because like, for example, before Brightman 12, I was on like a client base of 35 and I was like, I'm really busy. I was like, oh my God, 70 a week. There's no way. But like 3 weeks in, I'm comfortable with that. But I'd feel quiet if I didn't have that many. And now I'm to the point where I've got 70 and I'm also smashing the YouTube game, like absolutely at the top of it, like probably the best content creator there is. So you'll be surprised how much you can like. It is. Mate, I've done a bit of B-roll on my new video. Tied my shoelaces and everything.
Mate, this is naughty. I just had do any of you follow Tom Hemming on Instagram?
No.
No, I unfollowed me, so I unfollowed him.
Yes, Jack. Yes, Jack.
So he posted a photo. I'll go onto the actual page. I just got sent this. So he sort of posted a photo about how hard he trains. Like he's pretty loose bloke, to be fair. Like trains really hard, but he's a bit like OTT, in my opinion. Oh, so he's actually had to delete it. Okay, so he started saying this thing to himself, no carbs, no problem. And it's a video of him on the hack squat, maxing out with the big fat plates. And he sort of got really into it. And then like he kind of spat at himself and spat at his feet, getting into it. So the owner of UFit has just gone, did I just witness you spitting on our equipment? Have you actually taken bodybuilding somewhere? Actually competed, won a trophy, a title, taken your body to a dark place, actually dieted, you spit on our equipment. Tom, do us a favor, don't ever come back to UFit and take this video down, as it just magnifies how much of a clown you are. Manners cost nothing, respect is earned. I don't think any gym owner would tolerate this behavior. Got an issue with this post? Give me a call, Jordan.
Is it still up?
No, you're taking it down.
You know what?
Now.
Fair play.
Wait, when did he come back? Is he not in Oxford?
Yeah, he comes over every now and again, I think, just to go to like the blood lab in Cardiff.
Sure, like he had butt the bar and all, like his head bleeding shit before squatting.
Yeah. I'm so opposite to that.
Same, mate. I just kind of walk into a set.
Yeah, I've got enter a set, parasympathetic as fuck, then I can go. Heart rate is down. I can't bash my head off a what? A bar?
Yeah, you headbutt the bar.
Mate.
I'm singing, man. I'm singing.
In my opinion, if you have to do that, like, no, not at all. You don't have to do that. Like,
if that's what gets him going.
Yeah.
Nah, mate. Nah.
I was banned from UFIT.
But I don't know about spitting. Like, it's a bit gross.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he's now banned from UFIT, and I wouldn't really mess with Jordan because he used to be Wham back in the day. Like, he used to be huge, and he's hard as fuck as well.
Is Jordan the one he likes like biking now?
Yeah, he's not the short one though.
He's quite friendly though. He always says hello to you.
Yeah, I don't see him that much.
I don't know. Okay.
God. Anyway, should we get into some questions?
Yes, Tom, you took the words out my mouth. Right,
Tristan, how many questions you got, mate? What, 300, 400? What's your My Protein discount?
What is
Some of the questions you get, Tristan, are atrocious.
Mate, that's what you're going to get now. That is literally what you're going to get. And it's going to be like, hi, mate. You're going to be like, oh, boosh.
The way I don't think you boys like, the way I see it is I'm trying to be the person who I needed when I like started fitness. Like, yes, like there's so many like people who are like educational, like N1 nutrition or whatever it was, John Jewett and all. But you picture saying all that to a 16-year-old, like the moment arm and all of it, they're not going to fucking understand. So I'm trying to not make it. I'm trying to be like as simple as possible while still being like relatable.
Hey, it's great. My little brother's there going, Tristan's so funny.
People do need that though.
Yeah. The way I see it is literally I want to be the person I needed when I was younger.
Yeah, that was my original idea for the podcast. I was talking when we trained with AJ. I said to him, that's the whole reason I did it, because I like interviewed Nick Gloff, AJ, Bridgman, Brightman, like all the relatively big people in the UK, and then they all kind of just said the same thing: train hard, accurately, sleep well, and eat. And that's like what they said. But like, I think you bring a good amount of entertainment to it, Trist.
Okay.
Fuck I.
We got
right, who wants to go first?
This is actually a decent question, I have to be fair.
Go on.
Perfect.
At _Liam GH. What are some big misconceptions people have about gym or bodybuilding?
Benching's good for hypertrophy.
You know what? We could actually touch up on this a little bit. We could actually touch upon this a little bit. It's awful. Okay, Luke, right? Would you program a barbell bench press in someone's plan if their main goal was hypertrophy?
No.
There you go.
But I would program like pressing in a parallel path. I'll put it like in the form of like a reverse banded Smith.
Thank you. There we go. The alternative to the barbell bench is a flat Smith press that is reverse banded. That's perfect, in my opinion. Fixed plane, you know what I mean? Reverse banded as well, taking pressure off the shoulder joints. Like,
what else is there, Jack? What do you think?
It's awful. Anyway, that's probably the main one.
What misconceptions of bodybuilders?
Yeah, one of the biggest misconceptions.
There's loads, isn't there?
Yeah.
I think there's
they're all scary and angry and want to eat you.
Yeah. That's true. That's true.
Alpha.
Yeah.
In reality.
And that they're vain. Like,
yeah.
But they're probably a lot of them are the opposite.
I think the one biggest one for me is like, there's two actually. One, the bigger you get, the more females you'll get.
Oh yeah.
The complete opposite. And two, the bigger you get, the more confident you'll get in yourself.
Yeah.
I think the bigger you are, the more self-conscious you are.
I completely agree.
I wouldn't say the self-conscious thing, but the confidence thing, definitely. Like, I get questions about that, and I just don't understand the thought process. Because I think confidence, like the way I define confidence is, like, no matter what happens, you can handle it because you're equipped with the tools, but you can deal with whatever's thrown at you.
Yeah.
Mate, if someone gets thrown at you and you got some wham arms, but you don't know what to do in the situation, you ain't gonna really get very far. So I never understand the confidence thing.
Yeah.
I think attracting the females is like the biggest one.
Luke, your body is the type the females like.
Yeah, it's a personality they don't like, mate. I just gotta stop talking, I'll be fine. But that is like the biggest misconception.
Well, Lukey, we had that bird staring at in the gym, didn't we?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
That was this like
conversation.
Oh, she was different gravy, I'd say, wouldn't she?
Yeah, she looked healthy, mate.
Oh, that's so funny. My biggest misconception is that you can sleep when you're dead, and it doesn't really matter. The sleep is the biggest thing. Right, all I want to do is sleep. Really,
my sleep's been shit.
I love sleep so much because once you have a really good sleep consistently, you are so on it, like mentally, physically.
Yeah, I've been in a bit of a panic because my sleep's nearly always good, always good. This week, I've been waking up at like 2 a.m, then 3 a.m, like wide awake.
Mate, brain's active though. Yeah. Different things. Like honestly, you might like be thinking about YouTube.
Yeah. Or like
without even like you might be waking up and your brain's still like churning away, thinking of Tandem Wham and it's sleep. Goodness, living and breathing it 24/7.
I'm thinking, how am I gonna like afford to fuel the Ferrari because these costs are just getting high now.
I know, mate.
Anyway, I've got fuel in Cornwall.
I think I saw diesel hit 190.
Fuck off.
Has it?
Yeah.
Mate, there was a place in that what the diesel work down Stafford is 194 in some places.
Yeah, around it's like 190.
Have you boys seen that the meme? It's like
Klarna.
heard some bloke put 10 quid into the petrol tank. It was like, where are you gonna go from petrol like pump 3 to pump 4?
I saw another one of like the petrol prices, and it says like pay with Klarna, and like the other
one. Pay now, oh no, buy now, pay later.
Yeah. It's just liquid, isn't it?
Oh my lord.
That's what I've got. Realistically, it's just liquid, so I don't know why we're paying so much.
I've got a question of his name was Bravum.
Again?
Bravum again.
Yes.
Jack, you weren't here last week, mate. Please tell me how you would pronounce BRVMM.
Bravum.
Yeah, Bravum.
Bravum. So he says absolute failure or technical failure, and why? I don't really get the question.
You've got the perfect answer to this.
I know what he's asking. He's saying like technical failure, as in like muscular failure, like not muscular failure, like technique failure. Like say if you've done a lap pull down where your form is perfect, and then the absolute failure is like if you're to go like sort of twist into it and get it a bit down.
Okay, I will. My answer to this, and you can disagree if you would like, would be suppose we take the
I oppose.
I'm so rude. Carry on.
We need, obviously, the closer we take our set to the proximity of failure, we need to realize that execution may be a little bit hindered, but that doesn't mean go sloppy out the complete window. I think a little bit of inertia here and there on the last rep can be utilized, but I would definitely track that in a form of saying, like, if it was like I got 10 reps and my 11th rep was a little bit off, I'd put 10 plus 1. I wouldn't count it as a full rep. You know what I mean? So
can you just because I know not a lot of people know, what is inertia, like in terms of not like inertia in itself, but in terms of a move, like I'd say a lap pull down.
If we're doing a single arm lat pull down, we're lining ourselves up, and if we're in the top range, so if we're at the top of the lat pull down, we're ready to pull it down. it's using body movement or body momentum to get that weight from A to B, not the actual lat itself. So if we're going to the top range and we're having to like shrug it down to the side maybe to get it to the mid range and then using the lat for the shortened range, then that's what I would say.
It's just that force wanting to move in the same direction. So like if you look at hammer strength equipment, rotational inertia on that can be a bit of a bitch. Like on the supinated one you use, Tristan, if you've got no weight on that and you just tap the handle down, it's just going to want to keep moving. And then when you go up, it's going to want to keep moving that way. So that's like a real easy way to
I'd swap that to the D handle one and on the money.
That cheeky. That was cheeky.
It's on the money.
With the question, like Tom hit the nail on the head, when you are in a close proximity to failure, there's going to be a certain degree of form breakdown. It's inevitable. You just got to manage how much form breakdown's occurring. If it turns out like your rep is looking atrocious, then you need to call the set. But if it's not looking pretty throughout, it's not a massive deal.
What do you boys do? So like I've started, if I'm doing a lat pull down again, let's say like the last rep, I can feel that like the biceps starting to get involved. And like by the end of the rep, involved. Say it again.
Your bicep will always be involved.
We'll always have like a.
But you know, when you feel like your lats switch off and your biceps literally just pulling it, do you stop then or like the one before that?
I'm more inertia.
What a lat on, especially on a lat pull down, our rib cage is in a lifted position, so it's like we think.
Good Wi-Fi.
About here, our rib cage is up. What you find with a lat pull down is our rib cage comes down and we crunch on our abs. Is that what you say?
And with the arm thing, Tristan, when you say you feel your bicep coming into play, it's just more fatigue being present. And I think people focus too much on sensation. Like they're doing, a hack squat with a low foot placement trying to bias their quad, and they're like, oh my God, on my 8th rep, I felt my glute and I hit failure on the 10th. Well, yeah, you're going to feel everything, man. The nervous system's going to be fried, hamstrings are going to be burning, glutes, quads, flipping brain's going to be melting. So I don't think you should base it on sensation too much, but I think you can never go wrong as long as you record your set. Because I've recorded sets before and I've done the last rep and I think that's pretty ugly. I've looked at it back and it's actually quite pretty. So film your sets, people.
No. Jack, do you get any questions?
No, I don't get any. I don't put one on.
I got a bunch more.
I've got one.
Go on.
How much do you guys reckon you spend on SUPs per month?
Nothing.
No.
All of
it. Love it.
0.
Oh yeah,
is that all?
My protein link in the bio, code HIMATE for 37% off.
That's mad. That's a big discount.
Mate, I got
if you want to use a good brand.
Mate, I know, but it just shows the quality's got for it.
Protein Tristan Barnes, HIMATE a discount.
Yeah, but are you going to push my protein more than you are Conte?
So I'm going to push Conte because at the moment I get absolutely nothing from Conte.
What about the free supplements?
Not giving me any yet. It's on the basis that the Mega Pump video does well.
Oh,
so if it does shit, yeah,
it'll do well.
Fucking hope so. Otherwise, I get no supplements.
It'll bang, mate. But I think supplement wise, I'm like 50 to 100 quid a month now. Between that bracket, it's not mad. It's like protein, Vit D, multivit, trend, test.
Primo, Anabol,
I messaged James a while ago. After I train arms, I get real bad cramp. Like I'll be at my desk and my biceps will just cramp up really, really badly. And he made a comment about it. Like if hydration's on point, some people do just suffer from cramp. And he goes, it's not like you're taking Clen. I was like, oh yeah, I took the Clen out like last week. But no, like 50 to 100 quid. That's what I think I spend.
I get a multivit.
Beauty.
A pump, cyclodextrin.
It's not every month though, is it?
No, it's like every 6 weeks.
Yeah.
And like recently,
when you're on the Vit D.
Yeah, but I got 6 months worth from CSN. Vitamin D3, it was like 10 or 20 quid for like 6 months worth.
Jeez.
I'd say for the majority of people, 50 to 100 is like what you're going to expect to spend a month.
Some people got 150.
Some people go mad and like buy everything, which I just never understand.
Yeah, I think you could probably manage it. Like I got a fish oil from Nordic Sups, which is really high in EPA and DHA, which works out to £10 a month. I've recently invested in Udo's oil just because the fats you get in omega 3, 6, and 9. It's really hard to find naturally in the amounts that you want. And that was 13 quid. And that'll last me about a month. So that's 23 quid. Vitamins, another 10 quid. So that's 30. Creatine, maybe that's another what?
That's what, 10 quid for a kilogram.
Yeah, so what's that? 40. EAA is every 6 weeks, and that's what, 40 quid. So it's 45. You should call that maybe 35 quid a month. So that's 70. And I'll invest in a good EAA that has like taurine, additional electrolytes in it, a couple other goodies as well. And then I get the cheapest cyclodextrin you can because it's just cyclodextrin. But apart from that, it's
link in bio. Code HIGHMATE for 37% off.
I don't know what else there is. Protein, I should get protein, but I can't be asked at the minute. I just can't be bothered to pay for it. 40 quid when I can just get the chicken.
It annoys me paying for supplements.
Yeah. Well, I would, if I could, I would get everything. I'd get an electrolyte.
I use electrolyte.
Because first thing in the morning, hydration, like mentally, is huge.
I feel awful without it. Like that's I need it. Yeah.
I used to always look forward to waking up to drink that.
Yeah, have it every morning.
It tastes banging.
Yeah. That fudge, is that fudge? That fudge look banging.
Nougat.
Oh.
It's literally just carbs.
Beautiful. Nutrition with Tristan.
It's like 400 calories, just pure carbs.
Lantis going in.
Are you still going to compete, Tristan?
That's the goal.
Yeah.
You're going to have to hire someone to do your TikTok.
You reckon?
Otherwise, you're not going to be training. You're going to be in prep, just doing videos.
See, I thought like I reckon I've planned it like perfectly. I've gained a bit of following. I'm in peak off season now, and by the time like peak off season like ends, my following's going to like stagger a bit. And then
it'll go back up in prep, won't it? You'll be shredded.
I'll start prep. Hey, he's timed it.
Then I'll start prep, and then it will go like
rocket.
Yeah. So I feel like I've timed it pretty. I didn't mean to, but I reckon I have timed it pretty well.
I'm excited to see.
Oh, mate, you've timed it on the money, mate, because you got like a prep series coming, haven't you, and all that. So prep series.
Luke, have you got any questions that you haven't answered from your extensive Q&As?
No, I hit them all. I was gutted this time. I got like 7, I think. I answered them.
Just get C. Neela's to follow you. She'll sort you out with a few good questions.
Honestly, just going through 10.
Hey, she goes through loads. What a legend. Honestly, legend.
C. Neela's number 1 supporter.
What are you on about? Fill me in.
Jack's misses.
Oh, just get loads of questions.
Yeah, she was asking loads of questions, so you never hang it.
She'll give you like 20.
Oh, that's fantastic.
I've got a question, boys.
Go on.
At James Burge _ best self-improvement books.
Oh,
that's
I don't
read. I don't read, man.
I didn't do audio books. What are some really good books?
Atomic Habits. There we go.
Oh,
that's just like the basic bitch one, isn't it?
You know what, as well? Tristan got me into. Was it Tristan?
Good
Was it you?
Wi-Fi.
Or where?
I did read those ones.
And
Middleton, mate.
Tell you what is good. Motivation Manifesto by Stephen Burchard. That was post breakup read, and honestly sorted me out.
I'm a massive fan of the chimp paradox. Like if you're someone who suffers with like ruminations and intrusive thoughts, chimp paradox is the one.
What ruminations?
To be honest, I'm not sure the definition of it. I think it's like intrusive thoughts, like when you have horrible thoughts pop into your head that you don't want. Essentially.
What does ruminations mean?
You know when you're in the gym and you're feeling wham, and then that voice in your head says you're not wham, mate. You get all upset.
Yeah. So, yeah, like literally, you defined it perfectly.
Yeah, it's a banging book. Amazing.
Yeah.
I read Atomic Habits. I also read what is it? Something Rules of Highly Effective People.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've read that.
That was decent. I read that ages ago. There's another one that George Heaton recommended, the Represent guy. Is it Ruthless or something? Represent? Huh?
Oh, he's winding us up.
I'll find it. I think I said that
because I want to read the stuff that he does. Jack, do you have any good books, or you just like hardcore don't read?
Yeah, the last book I read was A-Level English Dracula. So.
I thought you were going to say like the Hungry Caterpillar then. Back in like primary school.
I found it. I don't know. What did I say? Relentless. That was way off.
Yeah.
It's called Grit.
Close. Easy to say.
Why passion and resilience are the secrets to success. If he's read it, if George has read it and you read it, you're also going to get a clothing brand that's worth millions. It's like logic, isn't it?
Basically going to happen.
Yeah. So I'll read that. I think Grace Beverley's is going to be on the list as well.
Oh, Grace Beverley.
Hard or hardly working.
Is that Grace Fit? She used to be Grace Fit.
Yeah. She was like the main girl back in the day. She used to do uni. She used to do, I don't know how she did uni.
You went to Oxford?
Yeah. How did she do uni, gym, and YouTube? That will
full on business as well.
Yeah, she's done a business degree.
I thought it was a musical one.
No.
Business degree in optometry is a bit different, mate.
What?
No offense.
Oh yeah, true.
No offense.
Yeah.
None of the business degree people out there.
Yeah, no. If anyone, and I don't care if people get butthurt, but if you go to uni and you do a business degree, you're going for the social and to meet people. No business degree will do anything for you. Yeah, and that's just straight up honesty. Not a lot of degrees do a lot for you.
Degrees are like that, mate.
Yeah. Unless you're doing something that will actually put you into a job, you're going to meet people, life experience, and to get out where you live. So like Jack does aeronautical engineering. I mean, he's going to be aeronautical engineering after this, you'd hope.
Yeah.
Then optometry, like it literally, I sort out my job in September. Which is pretty, it's pretty good. Otherwise, you're coming for a piss up, and that's about it.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
No, there's nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I honestly think social skills are so underrated.
Yeah.
I think if you're good socially, you're pretty much set, because you do bump into people who are like inept. And you're like, what is going on in your head? Can't you?
That's half the people on my degree.
It's scary.
Because they really struggle socially, and I don't understand why. But I also think speaking to people in a manner that they can understand is like another skill again.
Very important.
It's like look what Palin said to Josh, TM, and everyone. He was like, it's one thing being able to talk to you boys, but being able to talk to you individually in a manner that you all understand is completely different. And I think you've got to be so aware and so self-aware and so aware of other people to do that.
Yeah, 100%. And when you're coaching people and you're working with like larger numbers, you'll notice it's not like you treat everyone differently, but the way you speak to people is definitely different. The language you use, what you expect out of that individual, it changes all the time. So yeah.
Right.
Read.
Good evening. Guess who this is from? Guess the person who asked this question.
Lactic acid Luke.
What a guy. Good evening, lads. Evening, Luke.
Hello.
Evening.
What's your go-to outfit for the gym?
Oh,
I can guess Tom's. Primark
Yes.
F&F pants and a Monster Factory hoodie.
Wait, no, this is no joke. I went to the gym earlier and I've been busy. Primark trackies, F&F pants, George Ting,
JP hoodie.
gas top, JP hoodie. That's it.
Name how to be a British bodybuilder.
£5.
A Gaspard JP.
I didn't even buy the top, mate. This I just can't wear Cole Buxton and represent the gym. I just can't.
I don't.
I'm lazy. I'm lazy with a gym outfit.
Like, look, I saw you on the other day, Luke. Was it you wore a Cole Buxton hat?
That wasn't to the gym.
It weren't to the gym, though, mate, but I couldn't wear that.
Mate, I pull up to Tesco like I'm going out.
Mate, you think me with that hat? You know what? I got this for Christmas.
That's
yeah, because I'm gonna go out like this. Like with zero fucks on that.
Wait, you gotta pull it back. You get the little back.
Where's Luke gone?
Where's Luke gone?
He's fucked
This
up.
is how Luke was. This was how Luke was wearing it the other day. I'm doing a Luke.
Like a Russian soldier.
Oh, Luke can handle it.
I mean, imagine me walking the dog and I'm just there like this.
Lucas,
it looks like I'm going to war, doesn't it?
Mate,
yeah, it does.
You'd actually get into a scrap wearing that.
You know what I mean? Like,
tickled Luke's pickle there.
I was drinking water and I was like holding it in my mouth.
Yeah, Mum got it for me for Christmas. She's like, "Yeah, it suit you." I was like, "Yeah, appreciate it."
That's amazing.
Jack, what about you?
The roll's too big on that one, mate.
I can call Jack straight off the spot. Those white shoes, ankle socks, grey Nike joggers with a little cuff up like that.
Oh yeah.
A white top with his grey zip hoodie.
Yeah. That's
a typical Jack outfit.
Yeah, he looks like an absolute legend.
Those shoes are lush.
They're actually they're Puma.
Puma.
They're Puma, mate. Yeah.
I
don't know what the idea on them is, but yeah.
What about you, Trish?
I like them because they're pretty chunky, but they're not Air Forces.
Yeah, they're like the I think they are Reebok ones.
Yeah.
Or they're
like them, but
ones.
Yeah, but they got a bit of a thicker heel, so you give them a few inches.
One of those.
What is my go-to? You always should know this.
Nike Strides 3-inch short, so schlong hangs out.
Oh, that's for leg day, though.
Yeah, go for a normal day.
White Vans. Trackies.
No, they're not white. They're slightly cream.
No, I bought new ones now.
Yeah, remember he was going to see Reese, so he got white Vans.
Yeah.
Did you get them in the end?
Yeah, that's lovely, mate.
Mine is Vans authentic low top ones, white. Nike Tech Fleece joggers.
I rate
Tom
them.
Buxton warm up top. And a Gymshark stringer underneath.
Nice.
Sensational.
With represent pants, cold boxing socks.
No. What pants have I got? Lululemon, the one and only.
Oh, fair play.
Where nothing else. Lululemon only.
They're comfortable then.
Oh, they're fucking phenomenal.
Yeah,
here we go. Boys, here we go. Mum got me these for Christmas. These are from...
I don't know if I can take this.
Honestly, mate, be prepared. Visual. Mum, my mum.
You can turn off it now
from,
if you want, Luke.
These are from Asda. These are from Asda.
Hand warmers.
And you know what? These are my leg day pants.
They're like budgie smugglers.
Yeah,
mate, these are my leg day pants.
That's amazing. I didn't realize
for the audio. Blue leopard print pants.
Ooh.
Oh yes.
Oh.
Like
so I bet you rustled a few feathers with those.
Hey, imagine me posing in the gym after leg day with these on. Everybody loves it.
Please do it. You'll get all them.
Do you wear that?
Sexual men just being like, how much?
Hey, Jacko, these are leg day pants, mate.
Yeah, why have I not seen a check-in with you and them?
Coming up, week 46, check-in.
Yeah. You have to.
Or any more good questions?
Comment down below if you want to see.
I'm all out. Good questions.
I got a question off lactic acid Luke. And to be fair, it was pretty decent.
Go on.
Would you rather always get cramped during sex or randomly once during every workout?
Randomly once during every workout.
Sex. I feel like it's safer.
Safer?
Yeah, well, what if you're like mid-hack squat and your hamstring cramps?
Yeah, but what if you're mid-thrusting and you're like your glute cramps, so you like push even harder and it doesn't go in right, so you snap your cock?
You know what, mate? I've actually had hamstring cramp once before.
I've had hamstring cramp during sex.
You should have been hydrated prior to the session, mate.
I know, mate. The high interval intensity.
I think with that question, you just got to think, how often are you smashing? Because if you're training like 5 times a week, that's 5 cramps across that time.
Yeah,
that's a lot.
Or once a year for sex.
Yeah, or like once every 2 years if you're an absolute stud.
Yeah,
and then I think you could manage it.
True.
You could just say you got a condition or something. Is my condition blowing up?
Just to let you know, I might, kick out a little bit in halfway through.
My glute might cramp a little.
Just say because you got so much skeletal muscle tissue on the frame that you just get cramps now and then. It's part of being a bodybuilder, mate. You'll be fine.
I've got quite a few.
Should we leave until next time?
Let's rattle through them.
An hour and 10 minutes.
Or leave until next time.
I'll do one more.
Yeah,
one more.
What's it like being 5 of the sexiest fuckers on the planet?
Wait, there's only one sexy fucker here, though.
Yeah.
Genuine question. Oh, well, just how it is.
Got to stay humble.
You know what?
Keep yourself grounded.
I've got the person
go on
for this.
You answer this.
It's a hard life being us, and I'm glad nobody else has to go through it, because the stress put upon us for being the most handsome chaps in the world, you wouldn't want to wish it upon anyone else. It's the cons way outweigh the pros. It's just...
You get harassed all the time. It's horrible.
You can't even go out to get like a pot noodle without being like catcalled by a female.
Yeah.
I just get people just come up to me and go, "How are you rocking that so well?"
Yeah, exactly.
And I just say, read the hat, darling. I
Wait,
give 0 fucks.
Do you never wear that?
That's so funny.
Tom, please wear it from now on.
Mate, I've never worn this.
Story.
You know what? I'm going to go out for a walk with my dog after this, and it's going
Good Wi-Fi.
to be.
Yeah, it's been red the whole time.
I'm sorry.
In the red zone.
Oh. That's the quickest hour we've had, I reckon.
That went so fast. We'll do a quick little outro. Do you want to send it, P?
No, Tom does outros.
Oh, my Spud Wi-Fi. But anyway, guys, I hope you've enjoyed the video of all of us being together this time. If you have enjoyed, please drop us a message, show some love, get it on the
Good Wi-Fi.
The Instagram stories, and I will speak to you very, very soon.
Stay optimal. Yeah.
Stay optimal.